I object.
It's not time for that
on
yet.
The other side.
Yeah, there's nothing to object to yet.
Oh,
It's interesting over here.
Well,
Yeah, look, I didn't even see the typewriter yet
I didn't.
Oh, you never seen the typewriter?
because I've only been on the defense side.
Oh, yeah, the typewriter's cute.
We might be up a creek, yonder, defendant.
There's also a
looking like it
flower
might be a
here.
rough day.
Isn't that cute?
I had a couple too many, margaritas for operating my 3D
Ooh,
printed
margaritas.
car. I'm a little tired.
Do you think Mr. Wallstormer will share some of those margaritas with us?
I think so. I think I heard something of coupons, but not on my turn.
Mr. Wallstormer, are you in good enough condition here to help defend your client today?
Excuse me?
Yes.
How dare you challenge my abilities to defend the... I object! I want this judge thrown in contempt of court! What?
Whoa!
So the
Really?
charges. Okay, welcome.
Wow.
Welcome to Sock Court. Presiding before you here is the Honorable Judge Ash. On the defense today, the accused is Telly Josh, being defended by Mr. Wallstormer. They are accused of losing 5 games of Super Smash Bros. To one Peachy Enna, and they are accused of being a bad gamer. It's quite a lot of charges against them. Really 2 sets.
So many charges. We couldn't fit them all. I'm so sorry. We'll have to only do those 2
On the
today.
prosecution is Prosecutor Peachiana. I noticed that even though you are somehow part of what the accused is being accused of, there's no conflict of interest here. So
No, of course, none. Not in sock law.
okay, yeah, absolutely.
Also, I was the only prosecutor available.
Yep, that's true, accurate. Thank you so much to the jury for also joining in with us today.
Oh yeah, indeed. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
As you know, we very much appreciate audience participation in Sock Court. So
Yes. Hello. We are the cardboard cutout jury. That is not a mock trial.
No,
No.
we are
No.
not mocking this trial.
No. We
absolutely.
are real people with real feelings
And real gamers.
and
so
real
let's
faces.
get this thing going. Prosecutor Peachiana. Prosecutor Peachiana, what is your evidence against Telly Josh
That's
here
messed up.
of losing 5 games of Super Smash Brothers and being a bad gamer?
Well, I'm so very glad that you asked me that, Judge Ash, because I don't have a piece of evidence as of right now. What I would like to do first,
Not surprised.
This is weird already.
So,
what I would like to do
what do you
first
call
is
it?
call
Evidence.
forth a witness.
This is a
A
different
witness.
game.
Oh, wait. There's a witness.
There's a witness. So my evidence is actually via a witness.
Oh, okay. Bring them in.
I have called forth
Really?
the president
That's
of
who you
Super
want to
Smash
bring in?
Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Sakurai himself.
Thank you for clarifying.
And
Who is the president? I don't know their full title.
I got a little
Sakurai.
concerned.
He created Super Smash Brothers. He's the president. He thinks tripping and brawl is amazing, which is wrong. But that's beside the point. The point being that the president of Super Smash Brothers, in fact, wrote this article that says Telly Josh did in fact lose 5 games of Super Smash Brothers to one Peachiana and is a bad gamer.
Wow, that's
president said himself.
strong evidence. And the president's name is Sakurai.
Yeah, like sock or I. Like-
Amazing.
Like us.
Amazing.
It's
I
very good,
trust
it's
them with
very
my
good.
life. Okay.
He just bonked the
Mr.
prosecution.
Wallstormer,
He did.
what do you have to say to these damning allegations against your client?
Okay. So here's the thing. So first off, Mr. Sakurai is the president of. I mean, I hear that Mr. Sakurai actually is not a fan of the competitive scene so would not actually see whether or not there were any. They would just be interested in whether or not they were having fun with the game. But I digress. I understand that the president was brought here. However, I would like to bring exhibit A. This figurine.
Is that an amiibo?
Wait,
I
sorry,
see?
wait, does it say energy drink to you, or does it on the
I
board?
saw,
or does it
I
say-
saw figure. And
I
then
saw
it
figurine
I saw
pop up and
figure.
it
I
saw
says
figurine.
energy drink on the thing. Do you still have figurine on your board in front of you?
This is
Let
the
the
figurine
record
of an
show.
energy drink?
Let the record show that this is a figurine of a limited edition Super Smash Brothers energy drink. This figurine was only awarded to the top players of Super Smash Brothers, which means the prosecutor would not have even been allowed to see it. Considering that this is here and we were able to provide that, I think the evidence stands for itself.
A very prestigious reward. A very prestigious award there for
Excuse me.
Oh,
How dare
hey, order in this court. What's going on here between the both of you? Okay, so we so far have seen
This is going to be on TV like in the middle of the day.
the president.
Yeah.
The president of
Judy?
Super
Or-
Smash has would never apparently would not have seen whether or not Telly Josh is in fact has lost games or is a bad gamer, and it does seem that Telly Josh has some sort of award-based energy drink for being good at Super Smash Brothers. Prosecutor Peachiana, what do you have to say to this evidence?
Yes. Well, I will let the evidence
It does
speak
seem
for
pretty open and
itself.
shut.
Yeah, I mean, they only give the awards to the top players, right? The top
Yeah.
5.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Why would
Hold
Telly Josh have one?
Yeah. If you,
Oh,
Oh,
Ash.
you have to
That'd be a
let
good
me
game.
talk to be able to present evidence, Judge Ash. Thank you.
Checking. Oh,
I will let the evidence speak for itself. What I have found is a love letter
It
between
doesn't
Telly
seem
Josh.
like you're letting it speak for itself.
Okay. You know what, Judge Ash? Just
I
I was doing
object.
that for
Let the
court flair.
prosecution prosecute. Oh wait, that's wait, I take that back. Never mind.
Continue.
What this love letter says is that Telly Josh was given a romantic letter from Intelligame itself, and Intelligame included this energy drink, this one energy drink that you'd only win from a tournament as a sign of love to Telly Josh. It says, and I quote, "I give to you this super rare, super cool Super Smash Brothers energy drink as a token of my love to you. Love, Intelligame."
So
I yield the remainder of my time.
a little clarifying question for me, the judge, and for the jury here on in this courtroom here. So we have several cast of characters here. We've got Mr. Wallstormer, we have Telly Josh, and we also have Intelligame. Do I have that
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes. Because Telly Josh is in a romantic relationship with Intelligame.
Got it. Okay.
okay, gotcha.
It's like the Spice Girls song "When Two Become One." You know, you get it.
Okay. And this Intelligame wrote a love letter. They were the writer of the love letter, or was Telly Josh the writer of the love letter?
No, Intelligame was the writer of the love letter to Telly Josh with the romantic words and included the gift of the energy drink.
I
meaning,
object.
meaning Telly Josh did not actually win that trophy.
I think it's a
They just got it
multiverse
as a
thing.
gift.
So can I? Does that? Can I?
Objection!
Sorry, one final question here about this new piece of evidence. Does that mean that Intelligame is in fact good at being a gamer and has beaten Peachiana at 5 games of Super Smash Brothers, or?
No.
Okay.
That is a different case entirely.
I think we've heard everything we need to hear, Judge.
Okay.
Jury, what say you?
Mr. Wallstormer, what say you to these new pieces of evidence, Mr. Wallstormer?
He gave me one of those margaritas. So, you know.
Oh, yeah. Give me some of that.
Give me one margarita. No. Okay. So, excuse me. I
Did you
would like
ring
to-
your bell, Mr. Wallstormer? Hold on, there you go.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate being here. Y'all are lovely. The jury, made of wonderful people, and I'm so glad.
Objection!
Yeah,
Objection! Badgering the jury with love.
The Badger, I'm a sock.
I'll allow it.
I'm cool with the love badger.
I'd like to bring up Exhibit B. Wait, where did it go? It was
Oh no, is yours
it was
goofing
a-
again?
Oh no. Okay.
Margarita
Well,
mode.
it was a doctor.
That's
but now
clearly a
it's
katana, Mr. Wallstormer. What does this katana have to do with this case?
Dr. Katana has made Dr. Katana, who we know is an expert in both Super Smash Brothers and mental health. Dr. Katana has come to a very sharp conclusion that our prosecutor Peachiana is clearly confused with this. Who is this Telly and Intelligame and clearly there's only one person on trial here, Telly Josh, but yet all of these additional people who they claim are all the same people but different people, and then they brought up the Spice Girls and said, if you want to be my prosecutor, you got to get with my evidence. And I don't understand what's happening here, but Dr. Katana has said that clearly Peachiana may have been the one who had too many margaritas. So I move for a mistrial. All of the evidence against my defendant friend here, my client, is wrong and bad and
Order.
and,
Objection! Objection!
and look at this
Order.
energy drink trophy. Like, obviously it is. don't make me talk more about the energy drink trophy, because I'll do it.
Order all around.
You went to a doctor to find out how many margaritas the prosecutor had?
I didn't go to the doctor. The Dr. Katana cut his way into the conversation, and I tried to guard us from the intrusion, but he simply slashed his way in, and I had to allow it. I'll allow that evidence. Thank you.
I'll allow it. Okay. Yes, Prosecutor Peachiana.
I would like to, one, objection to this horrible statement of slighting this one Peachiana's...
Sliding.
Slighting.
Where's my bell?
Accusatory.
Slighting. This one Peachiana's good nature.
Remember that.
You are trying to put down the name of Peachiana. This is slander. And you know why? It's because Dr. Katana and Mr. Wallstormer are working together. They are working together to tear down my good name. As known by this friendship bracelet that says Dr. Katana x Mr. Wallstormer equals best friends forever.
Is it actually spelled out that way, or does it say BFF at the end of it?
What is it? What?
Does it spell that all out, or does it just say BFF at the end of it?
It spells it all out. Best friends forever.
That's
It's a
a-
very big bracelet.
that's a very big
they made
bracelet,
it
yeah.
together, in fact. There's video evidence of them making this friendship bracelet together. They have matching friendship bracelets, in fact. And they made this, proving their friendship, proving that they are both working to slander the name of the good and good gamer, Peachiana.
Okay.
I think
And we
Dr.
cannot
Katana's
tolerate it
actually
in
on
this
my
court.
softball team.
I'm sorry, Jerry, what was that?
What position
just-
does he play?
What's that one? Shortstop?
Shortstop? That makes sense.
Yeah. He's actually very tall. It's one of those like ironic things.
Jury, you keeping track with the cast of characters going on in this
No,
case? So far?
not at all.
There's like 10 of the same guy. It's like watching Loki or something.
Okay, so Prosecutor Peachiana, you're claiming
Yes.
here that the defense lawyer, Mr. Wallstormer, is in fact BFFs with Dr. Katana.
Yes, I mean they're friends. They go to therapy. I mean, Dr. Katana is his therapist. Like their connection is immutable.
Okay. Mr. Wallstormer,
That's a cool word.
what say you to these new charges?
Well, I didn't want to have to do this, but I refuse to let my name be slandered here in this court of law.
You slandered my name
I
first.
care about the truth, and you, Prosecutor, clearly do not, because here I have these leaked DMs.
Oh no!
Remember the slide. Remember the slide. That was attempted to be covered as a slight.
Order,
This is the
order,
prosecutor.
order. Can the court see these DMs?
I believe so. I think they're on the board, right here in the lower left.
Ooh, and they are damning. What do they say, Mr. Wallstormer?
Well, it was years ago. However, clearly, we have seen here that our prosecutor has talked with President Sakurai and written the love letter that they tried to cite as this is Exhibit C, the leaked DMs, because they tried to bring in this love letter, but you can clearly see here on date February 14 of 1974 that the prosecutor wrote this exact same letter to Mr. Sakurai, but it was requesting the trophy which, again, was never received by our no skills having prosecutor. I didn't want to bring up these DMs because obviously, like, in order for this to be conclusive, there has
Objection!
to be a whole range of DMs here showing the lack of skills in a range of different Super Smash Brothers situations. But alas, you made me do it. I'm so sorry.
Prosecutor, what is your objection?
Oh, are you gonna give me the time to talk, or to
I'm
present
asking,
evidence?
what are you objecting to about that statement?
That's the next piece of my argument. I am objecting because it is true. It is true that I did write the love letter that ended up in President Sakurai's hands, but I want it to be known that that wasn't ever supposed to go to President Sakurai. That love letter was in fact supposed to go to the Mr. Wallstormer. And I was going... Hold on. There we go. I was going to propose a marriage. A marriage of amazing Smash Brothers people, gamers, to have the ultimate Smash Brother. I propose a wedding. The prosecution versus the defendant. With this ring, I thee wed.
I didn't
What
think we
say
were
you, Mr. Wallstormer?
This is
Let
wedding now?
us cut aside our differences. Dr. Katana cannot once again, he should not be cutting aside our differences. But let us cast that aside and join together as a team and do teams battles and destroy everybody else in Super Smash Brothers.
Jur, do you think that the prosecutor is attempting to get engaged to the defense lawyer or to the defendant or to this STUMPTGAMER person?
I'm just shocked that I didn't know that we're gonna see romance in this courtroom.
Yes.
I'm the prosecutor, of course, is romance.
Mr. Wallstormer, what say you?
I just
Please don't say no.
I just wasn't I wasn't ready for.
Yes. Do think of the ratings here, Mr. Wallstormer.
It's February and I had no Valentine and I just wasn't ready for this.
Do you happen to have a piece of evidence to submit that would fold nicely into this love storyline?
Excuse me? I'm processing my trauma here, Judge. I object.
Do you want us to get Dr. Katana back in here?
Yeah. Mr. Telly Josh is due a swift and speedy trial, so let's get this thing on the road.
I feel like I would like to exhibit D.
These nuts?
Nuts.
You
this
just showed
blurry
us a
photo.
blurry photo of some testicles?
Look at this
What does
photograph,
that have to
Prosecutor
do?
Peachiana.
It always looks like a landscape.
It does always look like a landscape.
All right, so what am I looking at
I
here,
don't-
Mr. Wallstormer?
I believe these are all you need to see of the judge.
Case closed.
Yes, I rest my case.
Jury, I'm ordering you to disregard this evidence from your deliberations, okay? No one needs to see that.
Exhibit
Can't
E,
be unseen.
the security camera footage
Of these nuts?
I rest my case.
We have security camera footage of of you taking the blurry photo of Deez.
I didn't take the blurry photo. This is. Wait, how did I get implicated? I'm not on trial here.
There's like 3 of you on trial here at the moment.
I think you have spoken about yourself in the first and third person.
I think the judge has had Margaret. Oh no. Oh no.
Jury, I'm also ordering you to disregard the security camera footage. Peachiana,
It can't be unseen.
Yes, Honorable Judge Ash.
what else do you have to say to this courtroom?
I just wanted to say that also, Mr. Wallstormer is not, in fact, a defense attorney. They are an intern defense attorney.
Yeah, honestly, our legal system is so incredibly shut right
Yeah.
now that there
Yeah,
are just
yeah,
there's
it's
we don't
very
have enough
true.
lawyers.
There's-
I'm
yeah.
just doing my civic duty.
It's true.
I
It's true.
thought I
just
was coming
wanted.
in for jury duty, and they were
Yeah,
like,
it feels a little judgy here, prosecutor, when I'm supposed to be the one judging up here. All right.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I have to prosecute on behalf of
Sure.
myself and. Okay, fine. That's
Jury-
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm ordering you to disregard that as well. And also, the prosecutor gets a bonk for that. The defense. Do you have any closing arguments for this court?
Do you want not get any
yes,
closing arguments?
What?
No, the defense gets to go first here, prosecutor. All right.
Actually, the prosecution always goes first. You would know that.
Excuse me, prosecutor. Defense, go ahead.
So, honorable members of the court, I appreciate you all being here. Telly Josh has been accused of losing 5 games of Super Smash Brothers to one Peachiana and is supposedly a bad gamer. I think I've proven sufficiently via the energy drink trophy that our prosecutor had never seen prior to this moment. Dr. Katana's statements, as well as the leaked DMs of the skillsless prosecutor. Well, I shouldn't say that to my future betrothed. Yes.
Oh, so you said yes?
Anyway, I did. I do.
I'm getting married, everybody.
All right, that's enough of that. Prosecutor Peachiana, what are your closing arguments?
My
This is for
closing
love.
argument is that we should all vote for Telly Josh to go free, not guilty, so that we can hurry up and get to the wedding, because there's some damn good food at the wedding. Let me tell you, there's margaritas for all.
But
I yield the remainder of my time.
We find the defendant not guilty. Let's go get some margaritas.
I
Hooray!
agree. Not guilty. Also because I feel like Peachiana was losing and they surprise proposed.
I think you're right. It's like on the ultimatum episode 1 when that guy proposed because he knew that his wife was gonna leave otherwise.
I object. This was for love and smash skills.
Exactly. For love and smash.
Ah, he's cold.
Let it be known.
I'm gonna take this to therapy.
this
Dr. Katana will see you now.
what we saw today, ladies and gentlemen, was what Sock Court is all about. All right? We witnessed someone go about our judicial system facing damning allegations, and really, what we have at the end of the day is justice and margaritas.
Beautiful. Standing ovation.
Well done.
Incredible. Incredible.
We did it.
What a time.
What a day.
What a time.
Ready up.
All right.
Ready.
Like to.
Brian J, if you're still watching, the first case that we did today was about you.
Yep.
Or the second case, the one that I judged over.
The view is so high from up here.
Right? Judge Wallstormer, you look so good up there.
Oh,
Excuse me. I will not have this buttering of the judge.
Your
in my
eyes
court.
are so wobbly.
Objection.
oh. I don't think you object as the judge. I don't. Sorry, it's like not my
Excuse
job.
me.
But, you know.
Objection. I will not have my jury disregarding my statements. This is your first warning. Thank you.
This guy might not be good at games.
Hey!
Oh, so hey there, Defendant Bud. What are you in for? I don't totally know your charges yet, so excited to see them. It looks like we got some coffee here. I got some piece of paper. We're looking pretty official here.
I'm just testing.
Is Jazzy back yet?
No, Jazzy came back. Jazzy's writing up a prompt, probably.
Okay. It does. I can't see the writing. Usually, I think you see the writing.
This is,
Okay,
this
I'm
is
ready.
Great.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. So Sonic,
This is.
did you do? First of all, first question, just between you and me, did you do it?
excuse me.
Wait, where am I?
Excuse me.
We're jurors.
We're jurors?
Court is in session.
I'm sitting right next to you.
Woke up.
I am the honorable Judge Miles Edgeworth the fourth.
It says Judge Wallstormer
oh.
above your head.
Hold,
Oh.
excuse me. Hold on. I'm still
He's new
figuring
here.
out
He's
this
new. Yeah, there you
gavel
go.
business.
That's the
yeah, there
bonk.
we go.
There you go. There you go.
You can,
I
Your
just
Honor-
walked in and they told me 5 minutes ago that I was supposed to get a briefcase and be a lawyer, and apparently now I'm a judge. So
Things work quickly in the system.
Yeah.
you know, honestly, this is the only judge.
I
only
got
court
demoted.
system
I
that
got demoted
works
to juror
quickly
after being a
and
prosecution.
efficiently.
It was a lovely wedding, though.
We're like
It was.
extras. We have to fill in, when there's missing
Yeah, it's true.
jurors.
It's true. It's true.
Welcome, welcome to SOC Court. I am the judge here. I will be presiding over this court, and I expect this to be honorable and organized. And excuse me, were you sleeping in my court?
No, I was just
Were you sleeping in my court?
resting.
Were you sleeping in my court?
I think the judge has gotten a little
He's crazy
out of
with
control with the
He's
power.
gone mad with power. Okay.
He's got the spray bottle.
I would like to hear the prosecution. What is your accusation?
Well, members of the court, we are here to hear about Sonic the Hedgehog. He is being accused. This man is being accused of attempted murder of
it's a hedgehog.
Dr. Robotnik.
Hedgehog.
I couldn't put all of the words in there because we have a character limit. This man here has attempted murder of Dr. Robotnik, aka Eggman, for being just himself, doing no crimes, just out there hanging out with his robot and his friend Mr. Stone. We found the murder weapon, a katana. Oh, I need to present my as evidence.
Oh wait. Does the defense get an opening argument as well?
No. That
I
is,
believe-
you,
I believe-
go ahead and give the prosecutor the thingy.
How do
That one.
There you go.
There you go.
have a thingy?
We have found the murder, the weapon that was used to kill Dr. Robotnik was a katana.
Did you know that Sonic got a katana?
He
I
got
didn't
it
think he had a katana.
through the black market
That was Knuckles.
and tried in the black market. I mean the mall, and he ran my client
Gifts from
through
afar.
Robotnik and tried to murder him.
Ran him through. I hear it. This is
Yeah,
this
it
is,
happened at the
quite
speed of light. It happened at the speed of light.
Wow, that's quite the
Katana's a
charge.
slashing weapon. That's interesting.
Please present your first piece of defense. Defense person.
Thank you so much,
Defense-
Judge Wallstormer,
Yes.
Miles.
Defense attorney.
You're looking very good today. I very much respect your authority
I
and
am.
your power up
That's
there.
true.
No
I-
kissing the ass of the judge. We are here to listen to the logic, reason, and evidence.
Listen up, you. I'll run my defense how I want to. All right.
These lawyers are talking like they're the judge. The judge really
I
isn't
know.
doing much.
The judge needs to put them in line.
So,
Dude, excuse me, where is my bonk the jury button? I need a third button installed.
Hey, Debs, bonk the jury button, please.
Jury
Thank you.
bonk button.
Jury
Yeah.
bonk! Jury bonk! Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen of this court, you're hearing that my beloved client here, Mr. Sonic the Hedgehog, is being accused of attempted murder of Dr. Robotnik, aka Eggman, and that they claim that he ran him through with a katana. So first of all, I'll say if that's true, he'd be dead, and that would just be straight up murder. This is attempted murder, okay? And so he could not have run him through. That would have murdered him. Second of all, how can he murder someone who's his best friend, okay? They had friendship bracelets together.
I've read the fan fiction.
Exactly.
May I present AO3?
It was fantastic.
Exhibit
both-
A03.
Your Honor?
They've been doing this together for years. They know that if either one of them is out of the picture, their career is doomed, okay?
Your Honor?
They need each other.
Your Honor, I have evidence that
I
proves
rest
that
my-
this
I
friendship
rest my-
is a
okay, my
lie.
part of the case.
Yes, please present your second piece.
Sonic has never been, nor has
As I
ever
read up.
wanted to be friends with Dr. Robotnik. They have been mortal enemies for years and years, according to all the video games presented in history. And the reason why is I found
Video games. Yeah, no, please.
Sonic only wanted to become friends with Dr. Robotnik to get closer so he can murder him. According to the Stalker letter that we found on Robotnik's household.
This is a demo version, so there's a limited set of cards.
We found the Stalker letter written by Sonic to become friends in order to murder
Genie,
him.
how dare?
I heard that was
Is this
written
a-
very quick. Excuse me. Let the prosecutor finish their.
This is enemies to lovers.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
this friendship bracelet is a bracelet of false friendship. I rest.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, a false friendship delivered at the speed of sound, speed of light. This is a heartbreaking tale.
It's sound.
One that
It's sound.
I
He rolls around at the speed of sound.
well,
Your
excuse
Honor.
me. Excuse me. Actually, that's a valid point. That's a valid point. Objection sustained. Why haven't I heard any objections? What lawyers? Anyway, please, your next evidence.
Yeah, so the prosecution is claiming here that my client, Sonic the Hedgehog, wrote Dr. Robotnik's stalker letters, when in fact it does seem like the opposite is true, that Dr. Robotnik and Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, who is known as Eggman, constantly is obsessed with my client, builds entire factories, builds entire robots, builds entire, what you might call levels, just to have him participate in. I really do not think that my client is the one writing these letters. In fact, I still maintain my original position that both Dr. Robotnik and my client need each other and understand that it is a mutually beneficial relationship for them both to be in the picture. I put forth that this stalker letter and the attempted murder with the katana was not at all done by my client, but instead done by a third party. Someone has left behind a pearl necklace at the scene of the crime, something that my client does not wear, but that another character within the said Sonic universe may in fact be wearing.
Juror number 3.
Who is?
Yeah.
Judge.
We'll get to who that is in the course of this case.
I am hearing
We've
I'm
got
hearing
the
rabble
permit.
rousing in the jury. I will allow
just,
for rabble rousing in the jury.
Yeah, Judge
Sorry.
Wallstormer, I just wanted you to know that there are in fact 307 explicit works on Sonic the Hedgehog x Dr. Eggman or Robotnik.
Wow. I am actually shocked by
Sustained.
that.
I would also like to add to that to not try to Google search Sonic Pearl Necklace.
But you should Google
Yeah.
search your name and Sonic character.
Yeah.
To see what your Sonic
objection
Sona is.
Super sustained. And that goes for anybody watching this VOD. Yes, prosecution. Please continue.
Look. You say this is a pearl necklace. whose pearls necklace this is. I think that this is just a way to mislead the jury here. What we actually have is we hired a detective, an amateur detective, to look into these stalker letters and this friendship. You mentioned that Dr. Robotnik, aka Eggman, built large factories and lots of things to mess with Sonic, the defendant. Wouldn't you think that he would want to be out of this relationship? Wouldn't you think he wouldn't want to be hounded to all his days by Dr. Robotnik? This is why he tried to murder him. This is why he tried to murder him. He wanted to get out of this toxic relationship of obsession.
Incorrect. Falsehoods.
And we not only did my amateur detective find that this is his motive, but he also found the credit card receipts that did it. He knowingly bought the katana to run Dr. Robotnik, my client, in to murder him. There you go.
I also heard Robotnik has aquatic ruins.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I've heard it.
I don't know what I just did that. I went to the gym yesterday. My right arm's still a little tense. It just
bonkers.
Please, yes, are you raising your hand, Mr. Ash? Please.
There's a shocking evidence here about my client's credit card reports. I do have something to say about that. Absolutely.
Please state your case.
So, the prosecution is putting forth that my client is in fact the one that purchased said katana. And I and my client are now just realizing that this is in fact the case. That my client's credit card was used to purchase said murder weapon or attempted murder weapon. I don't totally, I'm not clear yet on if Dr. Robotnik is actually dead in this.
This sounds like something that would be causing a problem for you if you have proof that you purchased the.
Again, I would like to reiterate the wording here. I'm not saying that my client purchased it, but that my client's credit card was used for this because of a shady mail swap. All right.
Oh.
It has become aware to my client just now that there's been strange purchases. My client, clearly, as you can see on the credit card reports, you've got your normal chili dogs, you got your normal running shoes and socks, and what else seems to be the main thing that he purchases. But
a lot of gold rings seems to be doing a lot of marriages.
The katana was snuck in there. Someone has gotten to my client's credit card and is making purchases without my client's consent, Your Honor. And I think that person is the same person who left the pearl necklace at the scene of the crime.
When they left the pearl necklace, perhaps they were trying to. They ran away. They were trying to escape from the city.
That's right. It's all adding up, Your Honor.
Yes. Prosecution. This is quite the case we have here. Apparently, we have a large friendship bracelet. That was a pearl necklace that was made and swapped underneath a tree.
No. This friendship has been built on an unbalanced relationship. Robotnik clearly has been making a lot of things to deal with Sonic, and Sonic, this poor man here that's on trial, is just tired of it. So tired of it. And he doesn't want to be put in the situation where he has to constantly run and save animals. So he decided to do the thing, which is murder Dr. Robotnik to stop this. Obviously, Robotnik has been, plundering the earth of their resources and stealing poor animals to use in their robots. And Sonic took it upon himself to try to murder my client. And I have, in my last piece of evidence here, he made a whole diorama on how he would do it. It's the very Ocean's 11, and there was a figurine that had a katana stuck into Dr. Robotnik, and Sonic figurine right next to him laughing. I'm done.
That's a lot. That is. I'd like to see this diorama. This is
Yes. I presented it to court. You've already seen it.
This is quite the detail. Does Sonic play Warhammer? Is this like a lot of?
Yeah, Sonic is a
painting
huge
experience.
Warhammer fan. Loves Blood Bowl.
I do. See the connections here. I frankly, I'm feeling quite convinced.
Excuse me. Whoa.
Yeah,
Don't get convinced just
game
yet,
over.
Your Honor. Hold on.
I guess you can present. Yeah, I mean, if you want to provide more evidence, like, feel free.
I just become aware that my client, in fact, there's another player afoot, Your Honor, and that my client,
a player 2.
exactly, you're on the same page here, Your Honor, and that my client met with said character at a restaurant where they had a dispute. There was an argument. There was there was some choice words said between them both, and they stormed out, but not before said other character left with my client's computer. All right? The other person.
What does it have to do with anything?
Who my client said was wearing a pearl necklace at the restaurant, they had an argument. They had a dispute. The other person left with my
Your
client's
Honor,
computer.
I object.
Where they had
These
made
pearl
said
necklace is a red
diorama.
herring.
Where they have obviously set up my client,
objection
framed
denied.
them, and
Overruled.
that they have framed my entire client for the murder of Dr. Robotnik. That person,
Who I am now going to reveal to you all, is named Amy.
Whoa.
Jury, you're ordered to disregard that prior statement. You heard the name of nobody who was.
Objection, Your Honor. This is critical to my case.
How dare you slander Amy's name in this court? How dare you?
Your Honor, this is a mock trial if you do not
allow-
believe this new evidence.
So that's what recuse means. That's what they were saying I should recuse. Anyway, please. It looks like we have a full slate of evidence here. Jury, what is your feeling on the evidence currently?
Oh, what do you think?
Oh gosh. Well, I mean,
Don't worry, Sonic. We got this in the bag. All right, it's an easy win. Easy win. Okay, we got this.
I think he's guilty.
You think he did it? See, like, my thing is, like, he might be guilty, but he definitely didn't do it with a katana. You know what I mean? Like, dude's made of spikes. Like, you could become a saw blade in like a second. So you think he would just cut him in half or something? So,
I
like,
think
it's a little weird.
But I think the motive is there. Maybe the evidence isn't the right evidence, but I think the motive's there.
It's a lot of implication beyond a reasonable doubt.
Beyond a reasonable doubt, I would.
Your Honor, I'd like to make my closing statements.
That is. I was going to say that is enough. I would like to also hear a closing state. Please close.
Why did we speak before they closed? Like,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Objection.
They, thems, and
Objection,
of the jury.
That's how this works.
I'd like to make my closing statements.
Please.
Mr. Sonic is here accused of trying to attempt murder of Dr. Robotnik. Yes, Dr. Robotnik is a bad guy. He may have been plundering the earth and stealing poor animals and hounding Mr. Sonic for years, decades even, constantly trying to capture this hedgehog. This poor hedgehog, obviously at his limit, could stand no more. And even though the jury has said that he could have just used his body to cut him in half, he has tried to do it for decades, for years. That is the reason why he had bought a katana, using something that he had never used, an actual weapon. Just like Shadow uses a gun, Sonic decided to use a katana. He bought it using his own credit cards. He writ letters to Robotnik to become best friends with him so that he can get on the inside. But this was all pre-planned. This was all pre-planned, seeing that the figurine and the diorama of showing how he did it. There's no shred of doubt that Sonic has decided to end his relationship with Dr. Robotnik in such a disastrous way.
There's multiple shreds.
Hold.
You have been badgering you have been painting Sonic as an innocent person and framing somebody else for this, a poor Amy Hedgehog who has done nothing but love Sonic for years.
That's true. How dare
The
you?
fanfic's
I rest.
Accused. Yes. So
I'm just
we-
saying, Amy knows
we
how to
bought-
swing a hammer. You can swing a katana.
Sure.
So.
we shredded
Yeah.
went to bought a katana. This is quite the accusation. Defense, how do you defend? Oh, hold on, let me look at this rule book. I feel like there's a term I'm supposed to. I'm getting paid like $4.25 an hour for this.
Yeah,
Please, your defense.
Please, Your Honor. Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, if it pleases, I would like to say that today you have heard irrefutable evidence that my client is innocent, okay? My client, the only thing he is guilty of is being friend with a lovely, or so he thought, hedgehog named Amy, who stole his computer, argued with him in a restaurant, thought that they were friends together. Excuse me.
Arguments
What did I say
stink.
about Amy Slider?
They stink.
has stolen my client's credit card to purchase themselves a katana, which they have used to attempt murder upon Dr. Robotnik, a person who, if we're all being honest, I think we're all pretty much fine that they get murdered, but then left behind their own
would ask Molly
necklace
about
at the
that.
scene of the crime. My client was nowhere near said scene of the crime. He was too busy eating chili dogs, Your Honor, okay?
Ooh, I want a chili dog.
The defense's arguments stink, just like the chili dogs he farts.
Excuse order.
There is reasonable doubt. And ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you have any reasonable doubt here, you must acquit my client.
I just want a
that-
chili
do you-
dog.
do you
Let's-
rest?
Let's
I
vote
rest.
guilty and
You rest.
go get chili
Okay.
dogs.
Rests. Both the prosecution and the defendant have rested. Jury, hast thou reached thine verdicteth?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yes,
I don't really care
thine.
too much, and juror number 2 feels like they got an opinion, so whatever they say.
Yeah, I have an opinion. It's
Yes,
It's
please.
guilty.
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 Objection!
Upon reviewing
You
this
can't
evidence.
object what the juror has to say,
Yeah,
Mr.
I mean,
Ash.
that's our job.
That's
yes.
that's what we have.
Upon reviewing the evidence, clearly Amy did not do it, which means Sonic did do it. Guilty, go home.
No, Sonic!
He didn't do it, which means Sonic did it.
The best logic.
Y'all, we sent Sonic to jail today.